was improvement. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. But there was improvement. Look at the tail of the tape. First downs, 23 for the Saints. Only 18 for the Lions. Right? You ran more plays. You were more efficient on third down. 6 of 12, 50%. Let's ride. It's good. Go ahead.
This is good.
You look at some of the other. You look at the passing yards, right? High-power passing.
Nobody's gonna watch this game, so I'm gonna leave that old link there.
When you look at the penalties, you both had plays there, but one of the stories of the game is you didn't have the two turnovers. Just felt like in the second half, certainly in that third quarter when the Saints dominated, they outscored the Lions 14.
Y'all gotta win this game, stay in the playoff run.
You're feeling so good at it. You can get the luck.
Huh?
Hey, remember who was in the game. We get it. Say that one more time.
Between being aggressive and the ones that get you in trouble, the illegal contact, pass interference calls, they got to make sure that they don't have those.
From the 20-line, here's the second down and 6. First down there, pick up the 25.
Right, they get out to a big lead, and they just were not able to hold you off. Not only hold you off from making it close, but from winning the game. And this one will be a tough one. It will be a tough one because you felt like at the end of the game, you did exactly what you had to do. And one of those, you had to spend so much energy. They get all these errors every single game. That's why I'm a little less encouraged by the Lions. Like, you're supposed to play. You make a lot of money, you make adjustments at halftime. That's to be expected. In 4 home games this season, the Saints have been outscored 69 in the first half. Like, you're constantly playing catch up. And the one positive maybe for the Saints is they're plus the turnover, right? If you're minus 2 yesterday, improvement in turnover. Like, I'd like to see it go on.
Taking a deep shot here for
Mike Conley did that on the Saints and the Saints will jump on so, yeah, I guess I'm thinking that we at least have a good broadcast second because it's not been every week. But kind of be expected.
Something to kick this away and off it goes.
Because we talked about it,
What type of tackle is that, man? It's Madden, yo. Hell yeah. Let me see. Newell. That shit right there. Oh, shoot. My bad.
Now the Saints take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step inside in this first quarter.
It's a legit problem now. It's been 34 weeks in a row now. And when you're losing the game, like you were with the Falcons, like you were with the Lions, you did something earlier. If you were losing the game and you can't stop the ball on defense, it's almost impossible to win these football games. And that's what we've seen the last 2 weeks. So while you have these improvements on offense, while you've seen these things and you're like, hey, that's something to build off of, there's a lot of fix on the defensive side of the ball now because for a while, early half of the season, you're like, oh, the defense is carrying this team. The offense can come around and add and you're going to win a lot of these games. The defense is taking a step back. I mean, whether a lot of people know they like it or not, like the pass defense is good.
65, yo. I'm still weirded out by that.
Defense gives them the first and 10 again, drive. Offense, you got to be able to get out there and get those plays back quickly.
And that's a tough start there to get this drive off to a good start.
Running back, nice addition as well. But yeah, the Saints giving up yards on the ground, certainly that scored over the last couple of weeks. So I feel like they're getting to that point where it's like, okay,
Here's second and
what we
3.
needed them to do to be competitive in these games. They just a team right there on that edge of being relevant. They can't find a way.
On the ground, this is the formation as they need an all-out push. On the no gain that time, it's going to leave them with a third and about 3 to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature, the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still pretty agile. He's able to make a nice play there and a small football carry.
Amazing lack of goalkeeper. I don't think I've ever heard anything that are better than the two guys with his debut. That's it.
I think those tapes were terrible. But hey, who am I? Huh?
Have a great day. We'll see you on the next.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
58. Let me know. Oh, Birdman, you mess with young. What you doing, shorty?
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Has its best offer of the season.
Oh, shoot. Come on.
And the Saints signal for a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here.
I don't know what I was doing just now. I wanted to run this. My linebackers are crazy in this package. Fahita, Wilson, Knight.
Days after telling Christian rapper D1 to be careful on who you speak on because a lot of these rappers, they get busy outside. Well, Joe is back at it yet again. Another beef with After last week, it was with the fiasco this week, NBA Youngboy and Birdman. Now, last podcast, Joe Buddy did his opinion on NBA Youngboy. Now, I gotta think Joe is doing this on purpose now. Lupe Fiasco told Joe Buddy last podcast, your voice is too powerful for me to split it. Anything that makes you care about me,
Here's the result. This first quarter, 30 yards or so as they wind up getting something of a 3rd and 4. The Panthers now at 2-5 to start the
That man was going to be wide open anyway.
trying to turn things around.
And you just mentioned 2 straight. You talk about 2 games. That's definitely what we're looking about. They feel like they've been a little bit rocky in the last couple. This is a game. This morning's game to turn things around. I expect you to play really well.
Hey, Dad.
Well, baby.
It's okay we go get some Chick-fil-A tonight.
You want Chick-fil-A for lunch, baby?
Oh, these are just my people order this time on Chick-fil-A, okay? And this time I'm getting tired and whenever it's long, I put the roses. Mom not here yet.
No, Mom had to go to school. She's going to your school. Hey, don't do that to my blind, son. Don't you pull it up, not down. You're going to break it.
And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
criticism right on schedule, NBA young players response, and also track show. If it is a red
Following that incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Familiar material. They'll get only 3 yards, so it gives him the 3rd and 7 ahead.
Pretty good way to set this first situation in pretty short period. Knowing that they're bringing in an extra defensive backer, too, because you want to try to defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel packages, don't they?
Damn. Okay, young boy.
7 yards for the first down as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
This nigga said link up with Drewski. Let's go, boy. This nigga Shake said link up with Drewski. Oh.
So first and 10 now from the 5.
Get him on the edge. Get him on that edge, boy. I need a faster one. Man, I had it. Somebody was trading me a running back. I just forgot who it was. They got approved and everything.
So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Second and 5.
That was a horrible pass. I don't know what I was thinking right there. I ran two people in the same position, though. That'd be my problem, not thinking. What are you doing right here? Get on. I need to see this Dennis Allen interview. I'm looking for it right now.
And was able to make the short catch and flip the down marker back to 1. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Let's go, boy. And just see, I was last in the division, but I got a hell of a schedule. I played the Falcons twice in the first 5 games, the Ravens, the Steelers, the Lions in the first 7 games. Look, the schedule ain't no punk.
What happened today goes against everything that is true and right in college football. A team that overcame tremendous adversity, found a way to win, doing whatever it took on the field, was cheated today. It is a sad day for college football. It's great to be joined by former FSU quarterback, current ACC network analyst, EJ Manuel. EJ, good morning, and thank you so much.
Man, nobody respect y'all. That's what it is. Y'all crying.
The Seminoles being left out of the
Panthers has it on their own end here in the next drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, they know it's early in the first quarter, just their second drive of the game. So get another score. You're double digits and figuring something pretty quickly. No doubt about that. When we look at that side, I'm sure you observed the same thing I am. Like the body language and all that. Like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. You need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now. The outside linebacker coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
And I get, hey, Alabama, they beat the number 1 team in the country that has a championship game, but ultimately you cannot take away an opportunity for a Florida State team to get a chance to bounce to a championship.
It's outside here.
This is a game for not to get a quarterback. And I played the position, Daniel played the position too. We all know how important it is to have a few people on the field. We got to talk about 2 great ones. Jordan Love, Patrick Mahomes. But ultimately, unfortunately, is those teams beat those games in the playoffs.
Good night, man. Why you not there, yo? I gotta start running that. Because for some reason that don't get off how I wanted to. I keep giving up these long 3rd and 4th down plays, dog, in every league I'm in.
I respectfully disagree. Let's get a couple of things out of the way first. Number one, you done messed up and lost your argument when you brought up the word integrity years ago. You done messed up right there. Because we all know that that's been problematic for them for decades. That's number one. Number two, even though they were undefeated, this isn't the first stuff that happened. TCU and Baylor in 2014, Ohio State in 2018, Central Florida in 2017. There's been various examples.
Dang, dog, I do that every time, man.
Florida State was 55th. Let's go to this one as well. This is very, very important.
Scrimmage gets set on first and 10.
The people that you should be playing
Lamar changing the play.
TCU went into the national championship last year against Georgia and got beat down.
Now action on first and 10. And now you're saying to yourself, do we stop them? Do I have enough confidence to make it
last year took into account what we've been seeing from Alabama the last 11 weeks. Understanding that they have, they closed the deal by being the #1 ranked team in the nation. By the way, happens to be the reigning defending national
Line of scrimmage at 43 on 2nd and 4.
and obviously, you got to take that into consideration. And so what I'm saying to you is this: there's a lot of things that we don't want to go, Shannon. I'm going to go to you, and then I'm going to say this is going to be very, very tough. But it's necessary.
From the gun, it's Jackson. They'll swing this one wide. Here's Wilson. Let him get the first down. And that's exactly what he did.
Like it doesn't matter. It matters because it's a business. And the reality is that we're teaching you
Give me that pick.
We don't need to see Florida State without Jordan Travis in that game. It's unfair. We know it's unfair. Florida State deserves better. Incredible season on their part. Very important. Yesterday educating us that part of the committee's critique or criteria rather is the players and coaches of their show. One of the things that they threw in there that can't be ignored. What the Florida State should have done is won how Ohio State won when Cardell Jones came in and did that. I'm saying, remember, they kicked their quarterback, I think Jalen Barry, they beat Wisconsin 59-0, went into the playoff, and they won a national championship. Y'all brothers struggle to get Louisville. Wisconsin versus Floyd Gators in a rivalry game. I understand that, but that's what they're talking about.
Panthers have to learn to begin the next drive. Well, see, you kind of feel like this is a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're dealing with 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they're probably going to
Give me that pick. Let's go, boy. You 95 speed. You better not get caught.
It's good. Detroit leads 20-0.
The only way that this was going to be the right decision was to have 6 teams.
So they've got another drive on offense following that pick six. Another kick away.
The score spots
And he'll just take it.
Here's like my EJ, I'm removing myself as a player and removing my emotion. I feel awful for the kids, awful for Coach Norvell. What happened to them is not right.
I'm doing it to my job.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to pull your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, tomorrow's a great day.
And the emergency shift from 34
Ain't no way, dog.
with a success, 19 yards.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Is the most important person on the football field for 99% of the football teams. Okay? That team did not beat LSU, the one with Jordan Travis did. So that has to matter for the committee. Whether I like it, agree with it, or not, that matters for the committee.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 34 as they try again on first down.
I said, Florida State, if they win their next two games, should still be in the playoff. And then they played Florida, who had a bad Jackson, and it was a bad quarter this year.
Come on, 28. What you doing, son? How you catch the interception and then you let that get by you?
16 on that one and another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming just underneath where they were just trying to force some spaces, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the
Then they have to
catch to
make
pick
the
up really nice
determination
yardage.
of who's the fourth best team. Not most deserving, again, don't like it.
You let the clock run, dog. I don't know how you gonna expect it.
This offense finding its rhythms now. Here's another first and 10. Straight ahead with 8.
Pick him up.
36-yard line stop for the Warriors.
I feel like we can see as they get up there and carry the ball off that big tackle 13. Ended up maybe getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he was just locked on that one being bigger.
And to beat them. And I told Marlon this, we had this conversation last week. I said, if Alabama beat Georgia, there is no way they're going to leave 2 SEC teams home. They're 12-1.
Yeah, you do.
That's not going to happen. And I say probably that our team.
They'll win from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
You have Coach Saban, who did
Play action and Jackson. Line 4 yards on the pickup.
I'm in a bad defense for this offense. For that formation. I didn't think about that. Who's number? Man, I need some on that line, dog. I think you said line be getting pumped, man.
Let me say this. 2 things. Number 1, the SEC didn't do enough out of the playoffs. You say that they ain't no way to help Georgia and Alabama.
Good play, boy. Damn good play. The hell was that? I like that. The hell was that?
Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes, all 3 passes should be completions.
I think the defense now gets to almost take a chance. They're running their scouting. What do you think they're going to do?
Bad call. I should have went in my other defense. I got 2 minutes to score.
Okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row. We're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge. That has to feel much better right now.
You do have your start first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just went down on that board, but now they broke it.
They've broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
And here comes a return from Houston in the end zone. They'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
But again, that's not right. That's not honoring winning your game as a Power 5 champion. Got Florida State as Florida State. It's not a group of 5 teams. I understand you mentioned TCU. They're not the same. Florida State is a Power 5 champion. But nobody would have thought that Florida State. If Jordan Travis
Getting set for the next drive of the New Orleans offense. They were down at 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just
How you missing that wide open pass, son? What's good with you, man?
And that means this game is vital, extremely important for the Patriots again to get to 500. The road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
Now it's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw.
My goodness, yo.
Completely short, and it's incomplete. Boy, such a funny running back there at the end. He had acres of space, but this ball overthrew him. And that's why you got to give it to the guy.
You might think best, I might think best, EJ thinks best. Really? It is. We're talking Georgia, the reigning 2000.
So back-to-back incompletions now as it's just on a 3rd and 10. Now back to throw. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back complete. Little pass interference before he's out of bounds. Great way to convert on 4th down there. 21 yards the play.
And I'll tell you, EJ didn't give it up his hands. Even into the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Against the SEC opponent. So that's why I say it still doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to obviously put it well. It doesn't make sense to him to play. Let me help you out.
On 1st down, they'll go for another touchdown pass, and he's stopped about 2 yards short of it. And it jumped probably about as big as a Patriots defensive end. Gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner. Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, even for a first down, but still, you take runs like that. You catch them every time, don't you?
Well done, boys. It's 3. And now it's 3rd down. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Hold on, son. Hold on. I'm in the game.
Here is 3rd down and 4. He'll look to throw.
Man, if I had a quarterback, bro, I just need a quarterback, though. That's all.
This might be your opportunity to get off the field.
They were associated with a scandal. So if you're Florida State, why not? I'm saying if you,
that could be a factor if we're looking at it.
If we're looking at it, I'm not saying we should.
I bet he was the first undefeated Power 5 team to be left out of the playoffs. EJ, appreciate you. We'll talk to you.
Sorry, EJ. Thank you. Hey, Derek Brooks, I'm sorry too. Derek Brooks was blowing my phone.
Oh, shit. I don't even. Dang, bro.
The Panthers out there ready to begin their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice the two-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. Stay alert. You know how this thing's going to finish. Make sure he's on it.
That wasn't smart.
Yeah, and they have 56 yards rushing for him now to this point. Offensive linemen have moved pretty stiff for the guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Waste that time, boy.
Here's Jackson. He finds his man complete. Before halftime, and it goes for 1st down.
Today as the
Play fake.
There go Foskey earning his money. Go ahead, Foskey.
Panthers going to settle for a 3rd and 5 timeout. As they celebrate with 2 seconds to go in the half number one. Protection certainly going to lead a little bit better here on 2nd and 16.
always have exclusive content to YouTube over there that's visually based. So go subscribe to the show on YouTube, getting awfully close to 100,000.
Now Lamar changing the look.
On social media, or wherever you like the social media, at Joel Platt Show there. You can follow me on my personal Twitter
Next is at Joel Platt. Okay, let's get right into it, and let's start with just what the committee gave us. Here are the top 4 teams on the schedule.
Frosty earning that money, boy.
Washington 2, Texas 3, Alabama 4, Florida State undefeated ACC champion, 13-0 on the outside looking in at number 5, and Georgia number 1 all the way to number 6. After that loss to the Crimson Tide, they're 12-1 and they're 6th in the country. So, as that was revealed, I was thinking to myself, this is the most unknown, and thus will be the most shocking reveal that we've had in the history of the college football playoff. I'm watching. I was actually on a flight, so I'm on a flight. I fly Indianapolis to Houston, and then I'm from Houston back to Orange County play of my travels on Sunday morning, and I'm watching, and I'm sitting there enthralled with the suspense of everything going on Sunday morning, and watching along with you, wishing they would just put the graphic up, because I'm like, if you tell me the graphics guy has it on the biz machine, and then you're waiting 15 more minutes, now I'm just upset about it. But I was being impatient like everybody else. That was a suspenseful moment. I did not know who they were going to give us. I generally feel like I always have a good idea. I did not know what they were going to give us for the 4th team. However, it wasn't when the 4th team came. This is where I'll start today.
And you have to think, Charles, down
I
2
knew
scores
the
on
result
the
as soon
they play on
as
perfect pitch to have that.
I knew Florida State was out. I knew Florida State was out. Because in my mind, when you look at these teams, when you debate these resumes, when you look at everything in totality, I think it's pretty easy to see that Alabama was going to be one spot below Texas. Period. One spot below Texas, regardless of where Texas was. So when Texas hit number 3, there's no way that Florida State is going to sandwich and win a specific argument with Alabama based on the criteria that the committee was given. And we'll get to that in a little bit. So as soon as Texas was number 3 in that 3 spot, wasn't Florida State was the shot was to be number 3, to be grouped with the undefeateds at the top, like the committee had done in all of their rankings up to this season. The debate would have been Texas and Alabama for the 4th spot. Okay, so as soon as Texas pops up, I'm like, boom, here we go. And to the tie, there it was, Alabama at number 4, and Florida State was left out as an undefeated Power 5 champ and an ACC champ. So that was my immediate reaction.
Pick the ball off.
The question will now become, is it right? Okay, did they get it right? Did they get it wrong? I think that's kind of the wrong question to answer, talk about, to debate. I want to debate something that's larger than that, which is the overall makeup. And what I think is, I don't know, I mean, to me, somewhat irrelevant. Now, you may not think so, and I was listening to this show. I said it on Saturday night during our telecast of the Big Ten Championship, and I'll say it now. If you're trying to crown the national champion, with the Jordan Travis injury,
Take him back. He can go for it here.
Okay, well, who really is the best team in the nation? Does it suck? Yeah. Yeah, it sucks. So I'm not going to sit here around the table and say, this is what they had to do, the other way would have been wrong. I don't think the other way would have been wrong. I've also advocated, and I feel like rightly so, for teams that deserve to win.
They're going to go for this on 4th and yard.
There's no doubt about that. So to me, the question is not about whether it's right or whether it's wrong. It's about the fact that this sucks. This sucks, right? And now you have to debate these 2 resumes. And I don't know if it's really about the resume at all. I'll get into that.
So 1st and 10, and the fifth score on this drive might have to start getting into second-half blowout material. On play action, they'll throw. Taking it deep shotgun for Hardman. And it's not going to be
I would say that this system, as I've talked about it for years, and if you're a listener to this program,
But they still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Yeah. You go to our classroom, but you could go to the office and let them know, and they'll tell you what class to go to.
Yeah, there's nobody in the office. I just rung the bell.
Okay.
They're out for lunch. I don't know where his class is at.
Hold on, let me find it for you.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. On the floor,
Oh, shoot.
There's nobody in this other building either.
Let me see if I can find it for you. It's in it. Where is his backpack at? It's in this folder. You never been to his class? Okay, well, it's the same classroom. It's, let's see. I don't know, T. Don't you have her number? Call her. It's not in here. The classroom number, but you gotta go to our classroom.
Can you ask Noah what his classroom number is?
So no, he's 6 years old. He's not gonna know the classroom number. Just give her a call.
I don't have her number, baby.
Y'all communicate all the time. Call the.
Okay, I'll try to send a message through the app. Let me see if I can get in contact that way.
Okay. And let me know if that works.
Okay.
But
Hello. Do you know what this is?
But this is the way that I feel. The system is broken.
Oh,
That's obvious. You can't put 13 human beings and offer them incredibly flexible
I'm good.
and then expect them to, quote, get it right. Now, what has taken place for the course of history,
I can go for it.
Playoff, is that the committee, and we, maybe, the college football public, we've gotten incredibly lucky at the end. And the 4 teams have almost revealed themselves to us. And there have not been a lot of controversial years. There have not been a lot of years where we feel like we're pounding the table saying, how did this team not get in? Now, there might be individual fan bases, but I wouldn't say that.
Why is it lagging like that?
Feeling throughout college football.
That's messed up, dog. This is messed up.
The question about did they get it right?
Your connection is, that's messed up, dog.
I don't know.
The connection to your peer has been lost. Man, these dudes, this is the second time I played this dude and this happened, yo.
For college football fans at large, the system is somewhat broken. But because of its brokenness, I want to a little bit. And again, this is not an argument for the
looking at the Panthers. It says he's still online. I don't know what happened.
A walk down the path of how this decision was actually made. Right? Not with resumes or rhetoric or narrative, but the human element. Let's really talk about this because I've said this for years, and I believe it to be true, and I believe it's more true today than ever. And that is that this committee of human beings, who, by the way, not one of them is involved full-time in college football. That's just the truth. There's a couple of retired coaches, there's a professor, there's a couple of business guys who also were great college football players, and then a bunch of administrators. So not one person on this 13-person committee is actually committed to this sport specifically full-time. And they are given subjective criteria. And so what has happened in the past, and I believe happened again this year, is that the committee takes, as human beings normally do, the path of least resistance. I've said this for years, and I know that if you've listened to this program, you have heard me talk about this. But let's really walk down the path of what does that actually mean? How does that play out in a room on Saturday night after the games are played, after the trophy is handed to Mike Norvell there at the ACC Championship game? Well, this is what it looks like. It looks like there are 2 very clear spots taken in the college football playoff. They think to themselves, hey, we've loved Michigan. Should we keep them number 1? And it's like, yep, okay, boom, number 1 Michigan. Okay, Washington, yep, boom, there we go. And now we've got 2 spots and basically 3 teams that are vying for that spot, because there are 3 teams that can claim themselves to be conference champions. You've got the ACC champion, Florida State Seminoles. You've got the SEC champion, Alabama Crimson Tide. And you've got the Big 12 champion, Texas Longhorns. 2 spots, 3 teams. Where do we go? Well, when it gets down to the nitty-gritty, as is the case with all of us, by the way, when we make big decisions in any part of our life, if we're buying a home or making a big investment or choosing our kid's school, whatever it is, a relationship decision, generally speaking, at some point during your decision-making process, you'll probably think to yourself, what's the worst-case scenario? All right? The question of what's the worst-case scenario is basically path of least resistance. Because what you're going to look at is you're going to say, I'm going to try to avoid the worst-case scenario in every one of these moments or opportunities or situations with these teams. Okay, so let's walk through these now. 2 teams, 3 spots. You got Alabama, you got Texas, and you got Florida State. Let's look at what is the worst-case scenario. What are you saying no to if you're that committee by keeping this team out of the playoff? Let's start scenario 1 with Alabama. Let's just say, for sake of argument, they decide Alabama's going to be left out of the college football playoff. Now, could you make an argument for that? Sure, absolutely. They got beat at home by Texas. Their league didn't have the record that it has in the past. And yet, it's still the SEC. It's the SEC champion. This is still a league that has won 6 of 9 college football playoffs. It's a league that won 9 of 16 BCS national championships. That's 15 national championships since 1998. They have been the most dominant league as it relates to give me 3 touchdowns. I don't know what's wrong with them, as it relates to putting talent into the National Football League. National championship games that we've had between SEC. Opponents, they have built a reputation as the best conference in the land. And this is not just some team from the SEC. This is not Kentucky with a special season or South Carolina that gets hot and is in this position as an SEC champion. It's Alabama. It is the SEC team. It's the team with the most national championships in history. Their coach happens to be the greatest college football coach in history. That's what the committee would be saying no to if they're leaving Alabama at home. That seems like a path of plenty of resistance. At least to me. They are also the most powerful force in college football because they have the longest tenured commissioner of the power conferences. Greg said he wields more power than basically anybody in our sport. And I'm not suggesting that he influenced this. I don't think he would do that. Now, did he stump for his teams? Yes. Did he go on?
Yeah, you should just kick the ball short so I can.
Yes.
I don't get it. Anyway.
Sport is built rather than his specific role. He has always said that he is so and I like Greg a lot. Greg's really smart. And he has said, I'm going to be unapologetically proud of my league. Good for him. That's his job. That's what those presidents do. But that's what the committee would be saying no to. The most powerful force in college football. The league that has had the most success in recent vintage, and the team that is the flagship team of that league. With the
I do find it disrespectful that he think he can have a chance, but
I'm just saying, for 13 humans, that's a time to.
what are you doing? You're trying to score here.
Texas. If you need Texas in this first quarter. Can you really tell the Texas Longhorns, who are about to be members in Said SEC?
Why would you do that?
That their win at Said SEC championship in September.
So what the hell are you doing?
Head was a bridge too far for the committee. They
What are you doing?
couldn't say, well, no, Alabama was clearly better than Texas.
I'm trying to score. What the hell are you doing?
Just 2 weeks ago when they needed a 4th and 31 to beat an Auburn team that lost by 21 the previous week to New Mexico State. Right? So that's a bridge too far. You couldn't do that.
What, is this so crazy?
Most resistance to say Texas, sorry.
I don't
Two
get it.
teams go, one stays home, you're going to stay home, even though you beat Alabama. It's a bridge too far to devalue non-conference schedules to that degree. They couldn't do that. Okay, so now what's the third scenario? Florida State. Well, Joel, they're undefeated. They're Power 5. They played LSU. All those things. Yes.
What are you doing, man? What the?
This is what breaks my heart.
I've never seen somebody this is.
Face of their speed of Jordan Travis. Jordan Travis's injury becomes the path of least resistance.
You wanted to give me 3 touchdowns. I don't understand what you're doing.
Because of that injury,
You just want a certain person to score?
immediately vindicated. With lines rolling out. With Florida State's line against Georgia and their bowl game, now like 14 dogs. With the lines in the playoff, with how close they are with Texas, Washington, and Michigan, and Alabama. And it makes me devastated. Jordan Travis, his tweet was devastating. Watching the show, it's up now. Leave it alone. Jordan Travis tweets out, devastated. And so much deep disbelief. I wish my leg were earlier in the season. So y'all can see this team is so much more than the I thought results mattered. 13-0, and this roster matches up across any team in those top 4 rankings.
You making this harder than it's supposed to be, bro.
Man, that tugs at you, and I have said it from day one when he got injured. My heart is broken for Jordan Travis. I feel terribly for those players at Florida State. That sucks, man. You guys deserve better. There's not a doubt in my mind. The system is broken. And you got put into a position where you became the path of least resistance. And again, that path then immediately becomes vindicated in this day and age of sports gambling. And it's an excuse. And so if you're the committee, that's your out. And so then you go to the criteria and you say to yourself, like, well, does that make sense? And so now let's put up the criteria. Because once you start viewing it through this kind of human lens of like, what are you saying no to? Then you land on this, and you're like, well, we've got this injury, and then you've got the criteria. And you start walking through the criteria, and what do you see? You see the criteria say things like conference championships won. Okay, great, yeah. Strength of schedule, head-to-head competition. Well, head-to-head, there we go. So Texas, gotta go. Comparative outcomes for common opponents. Well, you got the LSU game in there if you want to go there. And then it says, here we go. Other relevant factors, such as unavailability of key players and coaches that may performance during the season or likely will affect its postseason
What's up, man?
performance.
I'll
read that last line to you again.
I promise you, bro, it's the worst. I've never seen nobody just
unavailability of a key player that could likely or will affect its postseason performance. And the committee's like, boom, there it is. There's our out. That's a wrap. That's our path of least resistance.
It's not hard.
That's the way that we don't have to tell the SEC no. That's the way that we don't have to tell Texas that their head-to-head win over Alabama didn't matter. There's our out. And then we can even sell it to Florida State as like, we didn't want to do this, but look, we had to. And then they become vindicated when the lines come out. And again, Florida State is a 14-point dog to Georgia because they don't have their quarterback. And Michigan-Bama is basically a 1-point game. And Texas-Washington is basically a 4-point game. They become vindicated. The path of least resistance again wins out in the end. And what doesn't get talked about, at least in my estimation, I've been through this committee deal, and I think the mock committee deals, those are only good in terms of its structure. But when you get down to it, and you've got to put teams in the college football playoff, you are taking the path of least resistance as a what is the worst case scenario? And then you know what you do? You avoid the worst case scenarios. And you choose, there's 3 bad decisions, and you choose the lesser of the 3 bad decisions. That's what they did. And that's why it sucks. That's why it's broken. In so many ways. So did we ever get to a point where it's like, well, did they look at the non-conference schedule? Did they care that Florida State scheduled LSU and that they also beat Florida? No, they didn't.
Extra point
Unlock the second set of hands. Unlock life. S.C. Johnson.
Did they care that the defense was dominant against Louisville? No, I don't believe that they did. Did they care that the SEC for the first time since 2017 was something weird enough scoring its Power 5 opponents at 7 and 9? No, I don't think that they cared. Like all of that didn't matter. It didn't matter that Alabama had moments where we felt like they wouldn't even get to this point against South Florida or against Auburn. And so you're left with guys like Mike Norvell, the head coach of Florida State, giving a statement which is 100% accurate. And yet it's just kind of like there's nothing to say to Florida State that will make them feel better. I'm not arguing for these 4 teams. I'm not telling you this is why the committee made the decision that they did. Here's what Mike Norvell had to say, head coach of Florida State. I am disgusted and irritated that they knew better than the results of the games. What is the point of playing the games? Where is the motivation to schedule challenging non-conference games? We are not only an undefeated Power 5 conference champion, but we also played 2 Power 5 non-conference games away from home and won both of them. I don't understand how we are supposed to think this is an acceptable way to evaluate a team. Everything Mike Norvell just said in that statement is 100% accurate. 100% accurate. It's a flawed system. And unfortunately, Florida State found themselves on the wall. And I sit here and I think of this. I've lived college football for my entire life. I thought bowl season pre-BCS was incredible. I loved bowl season. I loved New Year's Day. We would get the multiple TVs, right? We had I think 3 TVs. We had a black and white TV, we had a main TV, and then I think my parents had a TV in their room as well. And we would carry them, the big TV, we would carry them all down into our main basement room. And we would sit there, my dad, my brother, my uncles, my cousins, we would watch football. We would eat 7 little dip and nachos and pizza and wings. And it was awesome. And today, guess what? These teams do participate to be cheering to these old school BCS.
this game to be fun because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing. And you're right, they're sticking to the game plan, getting the big goal.
A lot of football left to be played.
They would always have that large. They would always take a team like
So from the 46 now, first and 10.
Florida State and Texas would be playing the old orange.
On the handoff, it's going to be they get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. Maybe a wrong one looked like sneaking it out to the keep that. I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seems perfectly defense, and they said those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Title for themselves. If Florida State lost, though, in the Rose Bowl, would be a de facto national championship.
Jackson going to change things up a bit.
Now, of course, people would complain about it, but, and here's the caveat.
Now they'll switch it up here.
Players would feel like they were in this case, at this point, we know. So I'm just, it brings me back a little nostalgic about what used to be. It is my favorite time of year, this time of year. As you know, I take it seriously. Watch my favorite teams the biscuits of the street. I get this all the wrong play with where I stay. So wherever I go, I know that I can count on Hampton Angel. I can depend on their programs and their warm and friendly service. And the game changer for me is I'm traveling around. Is there's not enough this fan. So I have to get rid of this. I have to get a copy, and I need it the first thing in the morning. I love the time. So when you go to the campus, it's a total game changer. Whether you're cheering on your team from the stands, never leave the tailgate. Andy Knight will always give you that win. I want to get into something really quickly. How did we get here? I've just been reflecting a lot about, like, well, how does this make a decision?
How do y'all not block him?
What are the results of a day like that? What's the impact? What's the long-term impact? How did we get here? And where we go? And a lot kept coming to me on Sunday. This is kind of the result. This chaos is responsible. And the visual of the result. It's a result. And I think it's a result of really a couple of things. Decades-long mismanagement and hubris. It's these terms that I'm trying to explain. First, the mismanagement. And I've talked about this a lot, as you guys know. We operate in silos, meaning apart from one another. And in college football, just everybody in college football, you know, every conference looks out for their own interests. Every program looks out for their own interests. Every conference then enters into its own media deal. They have their own officials. They have their own emphasis of rules. Each of them govern themselves just a little bit different. And there's nuances to what they...
Here comes the Saints punter now. And the punt team couldn't get ready in time. This is going to be a delay. That flag accepted, and
so there's an overarching
now. As he's going to punt for the first time. Only 2 punts for him last week, so he lost as he gets this one away.
What are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing?
I'm just my laptop.
Okay, what's wrong? Did you cut the TV off?
Oh no, I'm about to tell you something.
Okay, what's wrong?
So,
I think is evident.
actually,
All right, people in this sport are not
when
bad people.
I have time, I know we get took away, but I know I add my people order, but I don't know what they have.
On their campus.
What are you talking about, son?
I don't know what they have. I know they got milkshake and stuff.
Who has milkshake?
You don't take away. And why is that my folder? There's my folder, Dad.
Why not? Leave the folder alone, son. What are you doing? Who told you to touch that, son? You're gonna get yourself in trouble. Calm down.
What's the best league in the world? The National Football League. Now, soccer fans, you might disagree with me, but listen, for our purposes here, the strongest league in the world in any sport is the National Football. And the National Football League is what it is because the parts, they acknowledge the song. Guess what? They realized 50 years ago since their the song had to be more important than the parts. And they all gave up a little 50 years ago in order to have a lot. Now I would say that the structure of the league, the strength of the league, is in its song. But maybe it's not so important because of
Gee whiz, it's open.
it's because they all have
Man, that shit didn't open like that.
College football, the parts are way more worried about the power that they can garner and the influence that they can garner, and they will do such at the expense of the sun. And that's how we end up in this situation. And by the way, a playoff, just gasoline on that pitch. And that's what they're going to have to expect. Take a look at this was mismanagement and hubris. And a power structure that instead of us looking up for yourself is now on the sun. Because we it's gasoline. Now you have to flex and be a conference of strength. And we have to be the best. And our narrative has to win out. Because if not, we might not be the best.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal.
Every month from them. You're supposed to get this money once a week, but they're keeping it a secret. Let me explain. There's this program, and it's called the American Benefits Program, and it's giving $60 to everyone deserving. What's crazy?
Second penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards.
$400. You know why? Because this money can be spent on anything you like. From paying off your rent to spending on all your essential needs, getting on this program is the best option for you. So, click that link without wasting any more of your time.
So you see how this
Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on second and goal. Now it's Jackson.
good play.
They'll get nearly a yard out of that one, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting in time and running into the end there.
So he gets a shot at 23 yards. First down, able to get through.
Relieving here, don't you think? Because
I need my quarterback to play like a quarterback. Dang, bro. Missing all these passes. Come on, son.
He will
Get
return
off.
this from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost. We'll see if they can get a better,
Give me that. Come on. I promise you, son. I promise you it's going to be there. Gee whiz, you got to make that.
the Bills are missing more than at least 2 first downs because even if you had punted in, you changed the field position, right? You flipped the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Throw left side. This is complete to the middle. Still on his feet. He's on his way.
I don't know how to do that at a fast pump run.
And the Saints are able to extend their lead.
I would have fumbled trying to do that, pressing any button, trying to figure it out. So I just ran.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
I don't know how much equity I have in my house, so.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. Gets a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. When you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because yes, you're right. If you're losing too easily and they're punching in for 6 points, you also have to remember to get the points on the board. Helps you score. And in this league, you take the points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now Jackson going to shift him around. To throw is Jackson. To throw on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure late. And he will slide into a stride. He does have the first down. Again, needing 21 yards.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
his chances of stepping away complete. Now that'll bring up second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. They just didn't get the play off as Hill did his drive. And the contact may have come too early.
Man, y'all gotta stop. I do have that. Okay, cool.
They go play action now. Jackson. Brought down for the sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
3 scores down, not even at halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now it's Jackson. Thanks. It was pretty simple to break down. I mean, that's just a guy going, running, on the go route, making a play.
Speed kills. Speed. And what does it say?
That's retarded of me. Oh, man.
From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this home. And the decision to come out of the end zone cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right out of the 20.
Eagles lose yesterday, so they go get Shaq Leonard, right?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute.
You lost it on that.
I think they're going to try and hang on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
So after the run for no gain, he's second and 10. They'll look to throw here. Completes it to Hardman. Across the 30-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. He'll drop to throw. Locates Harmon for the big catch. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Second and 12. Complete pass on that last play. That means they need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Now on 4th down, is the punt team sending this one away. Now a fair catch is called for and taken a few yards across midfield. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This kick to shatter the NFL record, a 69-yard attempt. And now the half not quite over yet. This is a live football on the miss. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on the EA Sports. Welcome back, Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. Tucker now returning. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Panthers out there, they're ready again their next drive. This offense shows had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so
Most of their focus was in the passing game. To their credit, results in yardage. They're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try to cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
To throw is Jackson. Looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there. It's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here's a 2nd and 5. A chant here. They stay on the ground.
Hey, yo. It's my fault.
The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come up after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They don't throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. He's got this time in and quickly they get to the line. Now Lamar changing play.
Yo,
Now Jackson.
what it do?
Hey, what's up? What you say? Hold on, okay. What you say, we?
No, I just said what's up.
What's happening, man?
They had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him.
The offense
Pushing that back.
already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Isaiah Foskey brings him down. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the
wrecking,
issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
And his kick here is good. And that'll make this
Yeah, man, we've been balling all weekend, man. Wait. Y'all must have had a little family get together, huh?
Find a replacement. I'll do that though.
Understandable.
You got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
It should be all right though. I think I found some capable.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Say they can
get
the job. Motherfuckers say they work 24 hours a day, every second of the day. You know. Time for work, man. They're gonna work on the 33rd of each month. 7 seconds.
Can't believe I just gave up a safety.
Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning
Hey, I
achievement there.
forgot where I was,
He
man.
takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
What the hell is he watching?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Watching Gracie's corner. I turn around. He's watching two white men talking about AI. Chicken nuggets.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chatter right now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Now 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson.
Man, that pick. You gotta pick that, man.
It's going to be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Jackson now. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell
Just
you,
go for that, son.
you can often mistime that play
That's what I'm talking
because of
about.
the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
And that's a big pickup of the first down. And you know that.
Come on, man. I can't believe I gave that up just now, dog.
And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw pulled in by Robinson here. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter.
All right, let's lock up, man. Lock up.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. A give, running right, Achane. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now Lamar changing the look. On 3rd down, Achane. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Inaudible here to get a new look. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down.
Let's go, boy. Man, y'all been cheating me for an entire half. All right, let's go.
And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Don't miss no more touchdowns. Let's go, man. Dang. I had the ball all half.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
You in man defense, boy?
Away from kneel down time. So you got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over. Really held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop the jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Here's a 2nd and 8. That's caught left side by Hardman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards the pick up there. Well, I'm sure he likes his performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the 4th quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's almost like those golfers. Certain courses fit their eye, and they like what they see, and other courses, as soon as they tee it up, they know they have no shot. Maybe that's the difference for him. Last week, no. This week, a big yes.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line.
Okay, I'm going to go for 3. Take my field goal, man. I done messed up too much already to get this man this game.
Because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And this one
Get
is
the
right
fuck
through.
out.
So he's been automatic to this
2-score game now, so you got to move the ball fast. You got to throw the ball to him.
Have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game,
stop.
so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson.
God, dog, man. Good damn play, boy. The hell did I do just now? Okay.
Because no one seemed to pick him up at all. He's running free, and there's not a quarterback in the league who's going to miss that throw. That's a huge play.
Jackson on 1st down.
He's open.
Touchdown, Panthers.
This nigga did the same play twice and scored on me.
With his 2nd touchdown
What the hell was that?
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
What the hell was
You're
that?
just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Extra point splits the uprights, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Nah, you're not gonna fumble on me.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
I'm tripping. I know what play I need to call. Let me get in my right play.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock
That's my
here?
wife.
Or you try to bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Oh, we got a timeout. Smart man. Let's see what I can do with this.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Not totally home.
Let's get this over with, man. Shoot.
First and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now inside the 25. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. It's a game of 48 yards. And the Saints first down.
Fuck.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
What's
Maybe
wrong with you, boy?
flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the
Oh, you
ball
roar
out
like a dinosaur?
while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Hands it off out of the gun. And running room hard to come by
possession and taking care of the football, paramount. He got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. From the gun, he'll hand this off. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive took a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Little freak to get right with you. What's up, Snacks?
What up?
What you big baby? You already in the rec game?
Yeah, I'm in the 3rd quarter.
Alright, bet. I'm about to get on my new build, man.
Okay.
Hit 78.
I'm just hitting jumper.
I gotta fix my jumper. I got a good jumper that I can hit, but it's slow. I don't like it, so I want to get a new one. And I can dunk. I dunked on a nigga already. 78 overall. Put a nigga on his floor. Center at that. I don't be playing with niggas, Snack. This is gonna be my point guard. Once I get my shot how I want it, this is gonna be my point guard. I want JT to throw a base, but I can't get that, so I gotta wait till I get Kyrie base.
I don't think B want nobody making no point guard.
Huh?
B don't want nobody making no point guard.
B already know me and B been fighting about B. I'm the other point guard he arguing about. He mad because when we played against each other, I bust their ass.
Think there's a new sheriff in town.
Hell no.
You wasn't there?
See, I got proof. We played yesterday, Trey. I did him something dirty.
Hey, Al, you was there.
But that's my dog, though, so I ain't gonna talk about him. But
Al, you was there.
I'm gonna post a picture. What we did. It was we. I was shooting him from half court on B, man. Hey. Trey, you gotta learn. You gotta keep your screenshots, Trey. You gotta keep your receipts. We had a 5v5 yesterday. It was me, Kadir, JT, Marley, and Moody against B, Kels. What's the nigga name? Say Dog, Slav, and Scooby Cousin.